Go. Thank you, Lily. All right. That was my little piano prodigy daughter playing some Jingle Bells. I'm enjoying my St. Nick's Day, having a little bit of eggnog. Don't worry, it's not spiked, and some Christmas cookies. I've been meaning to do this video for the past 2 St. Nicholas's Day. Never had the opportunity to for whatever reason. I was not going to let this pass by this year and do it. Arius got run over by a reindeer. What on earth could that be about? Well, let me fill you in. What do you guys know about St. Nicholas? The real St. Nicholas, not just the guy who's based off of him. Very good man of God. Gave gifts to poor children, had a real heart for Christ, and was a bit of a hothead. I heard this story a few years back. I've told you before, I'm a fan of the absurd. I am a fan of ridiculous humor. This has to be high on the list for my money. St. Nicholas was doing his thing in the early 300s, and also in the early 300s there was quite a controversy kicked up by a certain heretic named Arius concerning the deity of Christ. And so the bishops were all summoned at the Council of Nicaea, and speeches were given, on the positions. It was Arius' turn. Well, he gave his speech. He was going on and on. By and large, the bishops were listening respectfully, but Nicholas didn't like the sounds of it. There was a time when he was not. The Son is not equal to the Father in any way, etc., etc. Nicholas didn't like what he was hearing. Not a shred. And, okay, I got an extra cookie for my daughter. Thank you, kid. Alright. Nicholas did not like what he was hearing one bit. It was making him mad. And he was yelling at him, "Shut up, Arius. That's enough, Arius. Quit saying that, Arius. Quit blaspheming my Savior, Arius." Got up, walked across the council chamber, and said to Arius, in the words of Dave Chappelle's Rick James, "Arius, what do the 5 fingers say to the face?" Slap! I'm St. Nick, boys and girls. Enjoy yourselves. You heard me right. St. Nicholas, Santa Claus, went across the Nicene Council chamber and pimp-slapped Arius. I don't know. The idea of Santa Claus pimp-slapping a heretic just kind of cracks me up. And there were some repercussions for old St. Nick. Constantine said, "Look, you can't be slapping people in front of the emperor, but this is a church function. I'll leave the bishops to determine your fate." And they said, "Well, look, we're tossing you in jail, and look, after the council's over, we'll talk about what's going to happen to you long term." He was probably going to get defrocked. The rest of the story goes, he was in jail that night in chains, and Jesus Christ and his mother Mary came and paid a visit to Nicholas, and Jesus said, "Nicholas, why are you in jail?" And he said, "Because of my love for you." And he was repentant, and Jesus gave him a copy of the 4 Gospels, and Mary gave him his bishop's stole. And in the morning when the jailer arrived, he saw Nicholas studying the scriptures peacefully and with his bishop's stole on, and all his bishop's clothing had been removed the night before. And when he when the bishops were told what had happened, they said, well, it's good enough for Jesus, it's good enough for us. Now, how much of that, the latter portion of the story, is true? Well, you can take or leave yourself. But I would be remiss on another St. Nick's Day if I did not share that story with you guys. Hope you're having a great Christmas season. God bless you all.